Hey guys, welcome back to the Zombie Star. It is Waylon, and this has been an awesome week. Not only is it Halloween, it's Halloween weekend, but this week we saw some awesome comic book releases that we went over with The Last Ronin, Three Jokers, and Department of Truth, but also for shows and whatnot, which I really want to do more of. Mandalorian Season 2 released on Disney Plus. We absolutely loved Season 1, and we really love how they really are addressing kind of they're extending the canon on the Star Wars universe and addressing other things that have happened. I'm really excited for Mandalorian because I think it really is a first step to exploring the larger world of Star Wars. And I kind of want to set the premise with that trailer. That trailer was awesome because I felt this first episode addressed so much in this trailer and really painted a really great picture about where this season is going to go and how it's going to connect to the kind of to the surrounding established narrative of Star Wars regarding, of course, Jedi's, the Galactic Empire, and of course the Rebel Alliance. So, just a recap of this trailer because I think it is super awesome.
Show me the one whose safety deemed such destruction. You must reunite it with its own kind.
Where?
This you must determine. The songs of eons past tell of battles between Mandalore the Great and an order of sorcerers called Jedi.
You expect me to search the galaxy and deliver this creature to a race of enemy sorcerers?
This is the way.
You know this is no place for a child. Wherever I go, he goes. So I've heard. This is the way.
A lot of that stuff actually happens in the first episode, in this first episode that we just saw, that premiered on Friday. But something I really just want to talk about was these sorcerers that they're talking about. We know that they're Jedi's. They're talking about Jedi's from your older films from the 70s and the films from the 2000 films, where Jedi's were pretty much everywhere, right? We do know that after Order 66, Jedi's were absolutely eradicated, helped by Anakin Skywalker, known as Darth Vader. And this film's setting takes place during the kind of the middle of this great war between the Empire and the Rebels. Jedi's who are believed and are supposed to be extinct. Of course, we know Jedi's like Obi-Wan Kenobi, even Yoda, and several others went into hiding, but still, Jedi's are all but extinct. The thing that I find interesting, though, and one thing that I'm kind of really wondering how this is going to play out, if Mando is looking for pretty much Force users, because I mean they are just known as sorcerers now. Although the narrator of the trailer does address them as Jedi's. But I love the idea that they don't necessarily have to be Jedi's. Okay, we all know that Force users can either be Jedi's or they can be Sith, like Darth Vader was. So with all this chaos that's going around in the world of the Mandalorian, just because he finds a Jedi or finds somebody that's a Force user doesn't necessarily mean that they're an ally or someone that is good. As we've seen time and time again, many Force users could potentially fall to the dark side. And right now, since it is kind of a lawless place, and the Mandalorian takes place in a kind of lawless land, it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to interact with these people. And we do see in the trailer, we do see a female character, hooded. So who this person is and what their intentions are going to be to the child is something that's going to develop. In my opinion, it's something that could be even more dangerous than handing him over to the Empire. We don't know how powerful the child is. We don't know what these sorcerers, whether Jedi or otherwise, would want to do with the child. If you remember back in the days of Emperor Palpatine, when he found and kind of corrupted the powerful Anakin Skywalker, this is something that could occur again if of course Mandalorian's not careful. As far as the episode, but that's something that's really just going to be, I think, out there, and I really believe that's going to be kind of the theme and kind of the purpose of season 2. It's the journey to get the child where he needs to be, but is that where he should be? First episode itself, it is just an action-packed roller coaster. It opens up with a great combat scene. The choreography is just amazing and really well done. This first episode also strongly like kind of presents itself as the Western that it wants to be. Mandalorian ends up on this little town. I do believe he does head to Tatooine, and I think our question is answered on whether he's actually going to come into contact with an old Star Wars character by the name of Boba Fett, and it's not Boba Fett. Okay, Timothy Oliphant he stars in this episode, and what a great interaction this was. Episode 1 was a lot of fun to watch. They go on this crazy quest, if you will. Episode does play out like an RPG. Okay, like he gets a quest and they got to go execute it. It doesn't go well, but wow, the action in it is amazing. Special effects are just through the roof. And really excited to see about where this is going to go, because things can get pretty intense. We do know at the end of season 1, we do know that the main villain at the end of season 1 he has obtained a lightsaber. Okay, don't know if that character is a Force user. Definitely didn't seem like he tried to use the Force in his fight with the Mandalorian. So that's to be determined whether that character is actually a Force user, possibly a Sith. So I love that season 2 could be kind of the return, and we're gonna see, no pun intended, but the return of Jedi, and what that would mean for the child. Obviously, we know the child is extremely powerful, and still is a child, so doesn't really is his power fully realized, and how much more powerful can he become? Mandalorian, how is he going to interact with these sorcerers as they're calling them, and what can he do if he's in conflict with one? The Mandalorian, the Jedi have had a great war before. This is something that's even extended canon during the times of the Old Republic, and the Mandalorians didn't do very well. They were defeated by the Jedi, almost to the point of extinction as well. There are not a lot of Mandalorians left, so a lot that could be addressed in this season. But overall, this episode was awesome. Season 1 was awesome, and season 2 is starting out great. If you guys have not checked it out, check out season 1. If you haven't seen season 1, check out season 1. But if you have not seen this first episode, give it a look-see and let me know what you guys thought. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Alrighty, guys. Happy Halloween again, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.